Do you think his fight with Jan, I mean, hats off to him for taking that fight and going to a championship fight at 205. Do you think that's relevant to you in any way? I mean, obviously, than seeing how he lost, obviously, to a bigger guy, but by takedowns and stuff like that, how relevant do you think that fight is? Or are you studying that one compared to his other fights at middleweight?
For me, it's relevant, but it proved a lot of things. It just proved a lot of things that I already knew. Like, people pictured him like, you know, Mayweather of the fucking of MMA, and he's not. Like, bro, he's not. Like Jan was doing a great job defensively, man. Like, great job. And then he was able to take him down again. You know, these things were like, you know, people that like picture him as like this phenom. Like, he's good, but it's you know, like, he gets hit and he missed a lot of shots and he gets taken down, and I can do all of that.
Let me ask you a question, and I'm not trying to bash Adesanya. First of all, I love the guy and I love his style, but am I absolutely crazy in thinking? I know it's a bigger guy, I get it, but it doesn't. Your movement has nothing to do with the size of the guy on top of you. What you do on bottom. Am I crazy in thinking that Holland moved better from his back and tried harder to get up and change position with you than I saw Adesanya do against Jan? It seemed to me like Adesanya was a lot more lazy on his back than I saw Kevin be with you. And he didn't stop for a second when he was on his back.
No, for sure. Like, so Holland is comfortable on his back.
He even got up a couple times with rolling and shit that like really blew me away. Like, I couldn't believe it.
He might have an issue eventually standing back up. He doesn't have that urgency and he doesn't have that scramble in him or like standing back up right away, even though he had more with me than with Brunson, I think. But so Adesanya might be better on that, even though I think he literally like with John the last time he got taken down, he kind of quit. He kind of like,
I didn't see him move a lot.
There.
Yeah.
And man, I mean, Adesanya, when it comes to like in the middle of the cage, when he gets taken down in the middle of the cage and he doesn't have the cage, he's pretty useless in the floor, to be honest. So yeah, no, for sure. I think I mean, Kevin Holland it's a better jiu-jitsu fighter than Adesanya is, for sure. Even what Adesanya said, I even made fun of it, because even when after Blachowicz fight, after the Jan's fight, he was like, "Oh yeah, I was trying to go for Deepak." I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about, man? Like, there was no attempt to go to Deepak, man. That shows you don't know what Deepak is. And I know exactly what Deepak is, because like I've been training with Verdun forever. I actually used Deepak in my Robertson fight.
Yeah.
Successfully. So I know exactly what Deepak is, but you know, he's pretty, but you know, his game and the way he fights, because he scrambles hard the moment you try to take him down next to the cage. But yeah, definitely when he's down, he's pretty useless, to be honest.
Where do you think his mindset is for you right now, being that where he's at and all that and everything that's happened between the now and the time y'all fought? What do you think he thinks of you, and how serious is he taking this? And just what is your thoughts on where his mind is fighting you in this fight versus someone else? I
don't know, man. I have a few ideas, but I don't know. Man, I don't give a fuck, to be honest. I don't care.
I didn't think you did.
Care at all. I don't care at all, to be honest.
Yeah, I didn't think you did. And I was just going to ask you anyway. And how's your camp going? Just got to ask you that, of course. Is your camp going good? And are you doing anything different, or is everything the same?
Good. No, good. Like I said, every coach of my team and King's MMA and everybody like really came together. They're you know, I think we're doing more film study too, strategizing even more, and making sure nothing is left to guessing. Nothing. And again, like, you know, at the end of the day, I still think the best ability is the one that will allow you to adjust in the fight, in any fight. But we're making sure that we're going to be fully prepared for every kind of situation, you know.
And are you excited about it being in front of a crowd again after 3 fights with no crowd, and being a championship fight, main event, crowd, full packed house?
Yeah, crazy. But the craziest thing is that I just fought two times in my life in Arizona, and all those two times was with Adesanya, and like I will fight for the second time, and that will be the same exact spot that we fought for the first time.
Oh shit, I didn't know that.
Yeah. It's gonna be Phoenix, Arizona. It will be the exactly same spot.
Wow.
Where we fought the first time 3 years ago. Crazy.
I didn't even know that.